What's going on, guys? I'm back with another video on My Hero Academia Once Justice, and today I'm going to be going over Tomura Shigaraki's backstory. Okay, to start it off, Tomura was born under the name Tenko Shimura to Nao Shimura and Katara Shimura. He even had an older sister named Hana Shimura. When Tenko was a child, he had a fascination with heroes, but his father did not tolerate his acts, and often punished him for them by putting him outside. Tenko did not seem to have a quirk, but he suffered from unknown physical changes to his body. However, his mother and grandparents were always there to encourage him, and did his sister, who showed him a picture of their grandfather and grandmother, who they learned were heroes. Unfortunately, Tenko's father discovered this and punished his son, while also shaming heroes for protecting others and abandoning their families. Tenko's suffering was watched by his other relatives, who he begged for help, but they could only witness it in horror. While outside, Tenko confided in the family dog of how he hated everybody for leaving him to suffer. As he was clutching his dog, Tenko's decay quirk activated, causing the dog to crumble in his hands. Afterwards, Hana came outside to apologise to Tenko for not standing up for him, but proceeds to run away in fear after seeing the dog dead next to him. When Tenko tries to reach for her, he ends up disintegrating her by accident. Tenko's grandparents and mother ran outside to see what was happening, and Tenko ended up killing them when his decay quirk spread in his panic. When Tenko's father came outside and saw the chaos, Tenko ran to him for help, but his scared father would grab some garden tools to protect himself. This time, an enraged Tenko charged at his father with full intent to kill him and touch his face, ultimately spreading the decay, ending up in destroying the entire house. Tenko would relish in ending his father's abuse. After the deaths of his family, an orphan Tenko was left to fend for himself on the streets. People who passed by him never offered to help him because they assumed that a hero would take care of it, leaving him to be ignored. It didn't help that they were also unnerved by his disturbing appearance and pretended not to notice him. Tenko began to think this was a punishment for his actions, as the memories slowly faded into the recesses of his mind. Eventually, a man named Orphan saved him, blaming society for the reason he was not saved sooner. Orphan used this incident as a means of stimulating Tenko's newfound hatred for heroes, and began grooming him as his adoptive son. Tenko was given his own room by Orphan and Shigaraki gifted the young boy with the disembodied hands of his deceased family members. Orphan taught Tenko how to embrace the urge he felt whenever he felt like it, and Tenko did just that by killing two thugs and adding their hands to his looks. Orphan later renamed him Tomura Shigaraki. Orphan elaborated that Tomura came from the word Tomura, which means to mourn, while Shigaraki is Orphan's real last name, and raised him as part of the League of Villains to eventually become his successor of the organisation. That's all the time I have to talk about the sad backstory of Tomura Shigaraki though. So please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next video.